An international student living in Sydney has become the fourth food delivery rider in 3 months to die on our roads while working. The deaths have thrown a spotlight on the lack of protections and rights for gig economy workers. In this special report, SBS World News speaks with the family of one of the delivery riders who died while working. They're pleading for more safety regulation for the sector.
3 weeks after Malaysian national Chow Kai-shen was killed in Melbourne, struck by an allegedly stolen car while making a food delivery, his family have been able to lay him to rest in his homeland.
My mom cannot accept that he passed away in a foreign country, that he passed away alone. We never had seen him for the last, we didn't see him for like almost 1 year.
The 36-year-old was a chef until he lost his job when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, left with little choice but to deliver food to make ends meet.
That he passed away just because of a few dollars of delivery, so that make my heart broke.
Most gig economy workers are classified as independent contractors, not employees, so they're not eligible for benefits like minimum wage, superannuation and workers' compensation. And while some delivery companies do provide a level of cover, there is no legal requirement for them to do so.
By hiring and firing people through an app, these digital platform businesses try to pretend that these workers are not workers, that they're independent contractors. But that's a technological fiction.
A New South Wales parliamentary inquiry has begun examining the gig economy, while the Victorian government is currently considering recommendations after its 2018 inquiry into the on-demand sector, which includes regulation of the industry. But the Transport Workers Union says the missing piece is action from the federal government.
It needs to put a tribunal in place that can look at these forms of work, that can put in place appropriate protections for these workers and put in place obligations on these companies so that they can't run around like it's the Wild West.
The Minister for Industrial Relations told SBS News in a statement that regulation of workplace health and safety laws is the responsibility of states and territories and that all workers are covered by those laws. DoorDash, the company which Kai-shen was working for, says health and safety is its priority and that it has signed an agreement with the Transport Workers Union earlier this year to provide a broad range of protections for its drivers. For the family of Kai-shen, they are holding on to the hope that his death was not in vain.
We have to accept that he has left us, but I hope my brother cases will bring awareness to the government and the food delivery apps owner.
Lynn Evelyn, SBS World News.
The bottom 20% get nothing. They're really unfair tax cuts.
People want to see much stronger action from the government when it comes to climate change.
Wages are growing at their slower, sustained pace.
Transitioning to net zero emissions, it doesn't seem like there's much room for gas.